Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 11 of Mike's with Benefits podcast. That's right, they've let us do this 11 times and we have not been jailed once, which is a record for me doing anything.
There you go.
All right, so what is Mike's with Benefits? Mike's with Benefits is a podcast where we give the opportunity for artists to come play their original music in front of a live audience and a panel of touring artists and business professionals. You get a professionally recorded audio and video copy of your set for your own use, and we will promote the shit out of it on all of our channels for you. So, to my left is the one and only Zach Hill. If you're doing music in Central Texas and haven't run into Zach Hill, are you even doing music in Central Texas? Zach is playing multiple shows a week, advocating for musicians' rights in the scene, and working tirelessly to expand live music opportunities. He is a very accomplished networking and promotions master, and has created and helps moderate two very active Facebook pages, Waco Area Open Mics, and We Promote Waco. Now, Mark, our other full-time panelist, is dealing with TSA in Denver somewhere. He may or may not. He's never going to make it. So we're just going to, hold a funeral next episode. He's never going to make it back to Waco. All right, so who's this guy?
Oh, we got Mr. David Turrentine with us today. Appreciate you coming out. He's been playing guitar for over 50 years, studied classical guitar for several years, can't talk. Been songwriting for 25 plus, recorded 2 albums in Illinois with bands $2 Ransom and Stripped by Hippies. Opened for Wayne the Train Hancock and Miles Nielsen and the Rusted Hearts. He's been on live radio, television, plays guitar, mandolin, banjo, and currently learning the piano. Thanks for being here, Dave.
Whoa, thank you.
Bad case of the DTs in the house. All right, so how does this work? It's really simple. This is the drum of destiny. Your ticket is in your pocket with your number. The sister ticket is in the drum. We roll the drum. We draw the ticket. We read the ticket. If it's your ticket, you come up. You do 2 songs. You get feedback, and then you have a nice day. It's pretty simple. So we play the song, we roll the drum, and we kick this thing off. 'Cause it's the drum. Roll, roll.
Ah! Out. Gotta go through the trap door of destiny. 055, you are the first one.
All
to
right.
The Mike's with Benefits
Who's breaking
stage.
it in tonight?
055. Lucas, come get your ticket. Fashionably late.
All right, so for those of you who don't know, what is your name, sir?
LC.
Like the letters.
Right.
Or like the
like-
ocean.
Like the
Med-
faux Mediterranean furniture.
Ah.
Yes.
Got it.
ELSEA-LC.
One and the same. That's right.
I'm sorry.
That's
And
actually,
when you hear it, you'll say, oh, yeah, I get that. Molded plastic.
that's all right. Oh.
Okay. All right, here we go. Ready? Drag around, cause you ain't got nothing better to do. See me coming, you think that I got something for you. You see me going and you thinking that you're getting the ride. I let you in and you right quick going back. I know better than that. You ain't gonna curl up in my lap. Ought to know better than that. I ain't your dog and you're not my cat. Flick your tail, lick your nail and rub your head on my leg. Make some hungry little puppies have to sit up and beg. Tease them treats until they're sleeping at the foot of your bed. And roll on over, shrug your shoulders, now you're playing. I know better than that. You ain't gonna crawl up in my lap. You ought to know better than that. I ain't your dog and you're not
Dude, you took the Batman theme and then you made it nasty. Na 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 Elsie. So you were so much better last month on the mic technique, and this time every time you were looking down at your guitar, we lost the vocals.
Oh no!
So I didn't hear a lot of the lyrics because I had to keep trying to remix it.
Oh, they were gold too. They would have changed.
Well, I'll catch them in post. Hopefully these gentlemen listen to the lyrics. I had to engineer that to try to keep your vocal in front the whole time because I kept losing, yeah.
Yep. I like that song. You play it quite often, I think, at the open mics. I've always enjoyed it. The mic thing, but you're so busy on that guitar. I'd also have to look and see what I was doing every now and then. So I get it.
Fair.
But yeah, that'd be my only note.
I loved it. Your guitar work is very unique. It's not what you typically hear around town. It's not what you hear even like in standard commercial radio music. So the guitar work is just outstanding, and it really sets you apart. I really liked the wordplay, dog and cat, and all the nuances of that. It was pretty cool. The only thing I would offer at all, and they've already spoken about the mics, but I think you're a little bass heavy when you're hitting your chords and your notes. If you could sometimes even just, you don't even have to change what you're doing, but just think about hitting some of those higher strings a little bit harder from now and again. Then you lose that rhythm all the time, and you bring a little bit of a higher note to it. You can still come back in and catch that rhythm. Just for a measure or two, maybe if you hit those higher strings, you might get a little bit more of a different balance of the sounds coming out of your guitar. But awesome song, I loved it.
Cool.
You're so quiet, David. Damn.
He is so quiet. You gotta really be on these mics.
Oh, I can yell at you if you want to.
Yeah, there we go.
There
There it is,
much
there it
better
is.
than everyone knows what
You
you're
wait
saying.
till next time. Wait
Because that
for your
was
next
fabulous
song.
feedback, but we gotta hear
It's
it.
contagious, my mic discipline problem.
Yeah.
Watch out.
It's like your guitar's so good, but none of you can use a fucking microphone.
Lucas, I got your ticket over here, by the way.
All right, numero dos, LC.
Shadows, drifting lanes, blinding headlights, driving rain, moonlight, billboard, Parfait Noir, Grand Hotel and Bar. And that's where I stumbled in. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Chia Rose sings your Valentine. One night only again. Non aussi champagne ce soir. Non aussi champagne enfin. Sirop Pompelu Noir. Non aussi champagne toujours. Some crazy dream, a highway psychosis, something sad in that sweet bouquet of roses. Eyes begged a question that her lips would never dare. Still I settled in, wishing into a short well of gin, and the only tonic needed was that silk voice of Chia again. Non aussi champagne ce soir. Non aussi champagne enfin, sirop Pompelu Noir. Non aussi champagne toujours. she thought the joint had lost its charm. Maybe I didn't like the way that he grabbed her arm. Maybe the window was closing fast on all this so-called darkness before the dawn. She took a last break for 5. I knew that's when I'd have to make mine. Out the back hall, no curtain call. We gave him one last getaway line. Non aussi champagne ce soir. Non aussi champagne enfin. Si on prend le noir. Non aussi champagne toujours. Chiarascaro, prendami, andiamo.
So you're melding so many styles and then your own thing. David's right. I don't think I've ever seen anyone play guitar quite like you do. And it's incredibly complex and you rarely miss a step either. And I love how not only is your playing unconventional, but so are your arrangements. You've thrown away all traditional versions of, well, it's more like you adhere to a more classical standard of arrangement rather than the modern A-B, A-B, A-B-C, A-B, you know, pop rock song. You have movements, you know, even in your more poppy tunes. I dig it. If you could just do that while you're singing into the mic, you'd be unstoppable.
We might have to get him like one of just the room mics, so you can not
omnidirectional.
Yeah, we'll get him a boom mic hanging from the ceiling. Dude, I forget what I'm doing when I'm watching you play these songs. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to like be paying attention and not like getting lost in it. Dude, it's a lot of fun to watch you play, man. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Of course, you're the first performer tonight, but that's on my short list for coolest song of the week.
All right.
So, not to be really obscure with my references, it's like Django Reinhardt went to CBGB's and then did all their stuff and landed in Waco in 2026. It's this whole cafe noir folk punk kind of a thing going, and it's really, really cool, and it suits you. That's your vibe, so strong stuff.
Cool. Thanks, guys. I'm glad.
So what you got going on, man?
That's it. I came up here to see y'all.
You got an hour?
Now I've accomplished that.
You got an hour put together?
Yeah, I got plenty of time.
All right, I'd like to officially announce that I'm going to do a show with LC then, because I said
right.
when he gets an hour, I'd put him on
Let's
to
do
open
it.
a show. We
Yeah.
both have the same first name, so this will be the Dueling Lances.
All right.
There you go. All right, man. Thanks for coming out.
Appreciate you.
All right, thank you so much.
Let's keep rolling.
Mute.
I did it again. Oh, one came out. Makes my job easier. 058, you are next up. 058. Mr. Shade.
All right. Mr. puts off a lot of shade. Patrick Shade in the house. Got the music stand. He is ready.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, he's setting up his music stand. We do have sponsors, and our oldest and greatest is also a local podcast, Facing the Mirror Podcast. What happens when a therapist and his longtime client brings their private conversations to the public? You get a powerful podcast about addiction, mental health, and the battles we face. One host is 34 years sober. The other guides people through healing every day. Check out Gordon and Wesley, Facing the Mirror Podcast. It's cheaper than therapy.
Most
You're going to
things
have to
are.
raise that all the way up to the top.
Yeah.
There's an ongoing battle about who is the tallest troubadour in Waco, and it's between him and Alden, but Alden's not here, so tonight, you win, sir.
Oh, well.
Everybody join in. Zach's birthday.
Oh, goodness.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Zach. Happy birthday to you.
You will score no brownie points here tonight. Maybe
So
from Zach.
kudos out.
You know, it's all right. It wasn't a Christmas song, so Lance isn't too mad.
Actually, much better.
Out of the season, but hey, I got a theme. I do have a theme. You know,
Shit.
I'm the corny country guy.
All right, for the people who haven't met you, what is your name, sir?
Patrick Shade here out of Robinson.
All right, and what's the first song you got for us tonight, Patrick?
So, like I said, I have a theme going on here, and I haven't drank in a month. Something I'm kind of trying to get rid of or whatever. So the theme of the night is not drinking, and I actually have a few songs about that. So, and all in fun '90s country. That's how I do, right?
All right.
So this first song is called, and I wrote this quite a while ago, but it's called "I Can't Drink Like I Used to." I like all the kind of the '90s cliche vibes, right? Friday night, the boys in town calling me up saying, come on down, there's a party going on. Only thing missing is you. Band is playing all the old songs. Girls are dancing, beers are cold for old time's sake. Come on and have a few. Sounds like y'all are having a blast. I'm sorry, but I gotta pass. 'Cause there's nothing out there for me anymore. Everything I have is right here indoors. Got two little kids that won't let me miss their story time. After they finally go down to sleep, it's my time for my woman and me. She won't let me miss my hugging and kissing at night. Sorry to skip out on you. There's so many things I got to do. That's why I can't drink like I used to. Now it's night lights rather than neon signs. It's early to bed and early to rise, and I couldn't stay up past 12 if I wanted to. Even if I'm not in bars anymore, you're still in the life of the party, And the woman I have is stronger than 80 proof. It's the truth. 'Cause there's nothing out there for me anymore. Everything I want is right here indoors. Got two little kids that won't let me miss their story time. After they finally go down to sleep, that's my time for my woman and me. She won't let me miss my hugging and kissing at night. Sorry to skipping out on you. There's so many things I gotta do. That's why I can't drink like I used to. That's why I can't drink like I used to. So that's my song, I Can't Drink Like I Used to.
Yeah, me neither, bro, me neither. I like that little riff that you did in the intro and then the bridges and the end. Did you change anything about the guitar, strings, or pick or anything?
No?
Dynamically, it was a lot nicer. It was kind of heavy last time. Might have been the pick or something.
Could have been.
I think technique-wise, on the guitar, that's the cleanest picking I've seen you do. It's really good.
Really?
You're always good lyrically. You're always good with that '90s style. Yeah, the quips.
Catchy cliche.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that stuff. Let's bring
The
that
Mr.
back.
Mom kind of vibe.
You know, it's more country than the pop music with an accent that they do now, which I like.
Yeah.
Are both songs going to be anti-drinking?
Kind
It was an
of.
anti-drink.
That's kind of that's the twist. You gotta wait for.
Oh, okay. I didn't
He
mean to
hasn't
ruin
been
anything.
drinking, so he's a bit antsy.
I was over here, got the
This is the
shakes.
first time I've played without having a beer or two, so it's kind of a different evening for me. Yeah.
You kept making me reach for this, and that's a bad thing.
Oh, man. Good.
So you're in the pocket. You've got this rhythm. You've got this sound going on. It's you. It's not only just the 90s country vibe. It's, I think, who you are. It just fits your style. Your songwriting's great, but I'm going to challenge you on something. This has nothing to do with that particular song, but I think you're really good at finding radio-friendly, kind of easy-on-the-ear rhymes and lines in your songs. I challenge you to find a surface a little bit deeper than that. It doesn't have to be every song. It doesn't have to be every verse or every chorus or anything. But just now and again in a song as you're writing them, not necessarily this song, but as you're going forward, scratch that just a little bit deeper and see what you can come up with in terms of maybe more like an emotional connection to your audience as opposed to describing a dance scene or a bar scene or something like that. So great stuff. It's not a criticism. I know you're capable of that when you're writing your song, so I'm going to leave you with a challenge to think about that kind of thing.
Do something a little less. Try to be commercial.
I think you'll be surprised that if you try to be less commercial, you might hit a real spot of honesty in your songs that's going to resonate with people, maybe more than you realize, I think. So.
I got one of those. How many songs can we play tonight?
You got two. You know the drill, man.
Just got two.
Shit, we're going to have to hire David full time. He keeps
I
giving this
know.
fucking phenomenal feedback.
Yeah,
Shit.
just
Put me out of a job. All right, you got one more, so you can go emotional, you can go commercial. It sounds like it balls in your court.
All right. Well, hey, I'll take your advice, and I'll give you one that's like, this is straight from the heart, this song. And this is, you guys know my son is 18, Jet. And I wrote this because I was dancing him to sleep one night. So it's called Danced 1,000 Dances. The one I was going to play for you is called, this is my last day drinking. From now on, I'm only drinking at night. You know, just kind of that whole thing. But yeah, I'll give you one that like I said, this is, you know, as much as from my heart as I can get. It's called Danced 1,000 Dances. Saturday evening, smoky old dance hall. Girl standing across the room, prettiest of all. Got the nerve to ask her. We walked out on the floor, found feelings in each other never found before. And we danced like nobody else was there. There'd be so many dances we would come to share. Must have danced 1,000 dances, turned 1,000 times. Her arms wrapped in my arms, and her heart beat next to mine. She never know how much she changed my life and the way I feel. Danced 1,000 dances, hoping time would stand still. Hoping time would stand still. Little baby boy, between the two of them, those nights they used to dance away, and now I'll spend with him. He lies awake, cries into the night. Mom's lying down for now, it's Dad's turn to try. Slow dancing is the only thing it seems for Dad to rock his baby boy to sleep. Dance 1,000 dances, turned 1,000 times. His arms wrapped in my arms, and his heart beat next to mine. never know how much he changed my life and the way I feel. Danced 1,000 dances, hoping time would stand still. Time would stand still. And now it's only me and her at home. The kids are now grown up and gone with families. It's hard to believe. Looking back at all we've done, all we've been through and all we've got, can't help but think about how it all started out. Oh, I danced 1,000 dances, turned 1,000 times, their arms wrapped in my arms and their heartbeat next to mine. They never know how much they changed my life and the way I feel. Danced 1,000 dances, danced 1,000 dances, danced 1,000 dances, hoping time would stand still. Time would stand still. Thank you.
Unlike LC, I think you have that modern structure just down in your head, in your soul. Nice middle eight. It started off, I was like, well, this is pretty commercial, but then you developed the story and it got deeper and the levels grew. Really nice, really smart how you developed the song, and then that middle eight brings it right back around to the start. So I think, you can see the part from the heart, but you still fit it into a nice commercial package, which is probably the best way to do it if you're trying to sell records. Nice.
Yeah, I think Dave's going to take all of our jobs. He really brought it out of you. But that might be my favorite thing you've played. That was a really good song, and I'm sure Jet just loves it. It's his favorite song, isn't it?
Well, he started recording it a few months ago. But
oh, yeah?
He's like, I really want to record that one, but he has taken off on his own projects, hasn't revisited, but that's okay.
Well, no, that's good. I was going to ask if you had that one recorded, because you definitely... Okay, good. I'm looking forward to hearing the finished product on that. Good job, Patrick.
Thank you so much.
My brother. So I felt like I just had a shared experience with you, and you didn't just describe a scene to me. And that's what I was talking about earlier. You still had those familiar sounds, and it was still easy on the ear, that structure, which is you, right? But you brought something deeper to it that time. And the melody and the chords were fine. I loved that little walk down you do in the middle. It caught my ear, and it made me kind of perk up and say, oh, wait a minute, there's something else happening here. So I love that song. I love that little piece of the walk down. And then I thought you brought some emotional content to it. So nice job.
Well, thank you guys. As always, thank you for
And it wasn't a Christmas song, which I really liked. So what you got going on,
biggest
Patrick?
feedback, it wasn't Christmas.
I told you nothing personal. I just don't like fucking Christmas songs.
Well, it would be, I guess Easter's the closest holiday.
Don't encourage him.
You got some Easter songs.
So what you got
Run
going
while
on?
you can, brother.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Well,
What you got going on, Patrick?
Just this. I hadn't played in about a month. I played with both of my boys. That was pretty cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was pretty fun, just at the Texas Music Cafe.
oh,
Nice.
Kind of cool, but I'm supposed to have a songwriting contest coming up, but turns out that's baccalaureate for Jet, so, can't miss that. So, I don't know. Hopefully I'll get some things going. My youngest, Jet got Jake, my youngest, in bass, so maybe when Jet, he's supposed to go to A&M.
Be the new Willie Nelson band, just you and all your boys.
That'd be great.
all right.
All right. Thank
Well,
you.
Yeah,
appreciate
thank
you
you.
being
Thank
here,
you.
man. Be
All
sure to
right,
step on the
Patrick
mute
Shea.
pedal.
So
Oh,
while Jay's doing that, I will take
Okay.
a moment because we were remiss earlier. I want to introduce our host, Broke LJ. Broke LJ is a singer, songwriter, audio engineer, Roadie, producer, videographer, music business consultant, does all things with all music things. He's the owner of Music by LJ, which houses Broke LJ, his live stage act, and Sun's Room Studio. It's a full-service audio and video production studio. Thank you for having us with you, LJ.
Oh, shit.
LJ, yeah.
This for you just says, best songwriter to ever live, something, 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 forget about it.
That's exactly what he said.
Normally there's a snide remark about me not remembering to do anything, but
I knew you were going to remember this time. I am clairvoyant.
really phoning it in today.
Let it go, let it go.
Oh, the mute is broken
Beat's broken?
on the pedal. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. Add that to the list.
Play it as it lies.
I'm going to have to do it manually.
Hey, we're just going to blame Mark for not being here.
I got
this
a mute
whole
button
time.
right here. I just got to remember to use it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, the number, sorry.
Oh, yeah. It's actually, it's 059, which is Lucas's ticket that he never got. So, Mr. Lucas.
Move Groove in the house, trademark.
Absolutely. Lucas was at the open mic last night with his band over there at Lakeside. So we got to watch the three of them tear it up on stage last night. It was fun. It's a good time.
All right. So, for those of you who are getting your bikini body ready, my friend Julie at Waxed Bear can get you clear down there for your summer fun. That's right, Julie at Waxed Bear. She has just gotten out of the hospital with her itty-bitty, teeny-weeny, brand-new preemie baby, and she is ready to wax. So,
Yep.
Julie at Waxed Bear.
Yep. For hair you don't want down there, see Julie at Waxed Bear.
So, for everyone who hasn't seen this amazing specimen of a man, what is your name, sir?
My name's Lucas John Turner.
Amazing.
How's everyone doing? Doing all right?
So good.
So good.
Happy birthday, Zach.
Thank you. Did you get a little hat?
I did.
All right. I'm kind of bummed you're not wearing it right now.
I know. And I stole one of your Mountain Dews.
That's all right. That's good. Everyone needs to have a Baja
The
Blast.
audacity to steal the birthday due.
All right. Do I go? Just go? Okay. I'll do one off my new album called The Tale of the Lemon Monkey. This one's called Two Bananas and a Coconut. Got a lot of things on my mind, give it up and leave it behind. Got a little sand in my eye, kinda joy's kinda hard to find. Took a walk for a mile or two, down on the beach just someone new. Saw the sun in the silver sky, bird showed up and ate my key lime pie. Sometimes you just shit out of luck, I'll give you 2 bananas and a coconut. Hey, there's nowhere to be going. I can feel the ocean rolling. Time will tell now. If you notice, if you notice, if you notice. Got a lot of time on my hands. Don't wanna run, don't know where to stand. I guess I'll just sit in the sand, pull myself up another master plan. The wind came down, blew it all out. Heard someone scream, heard someone shout. Hey, I guess you just shit out of luck. I'll give you 2 bananas and a coconut. Hey, there's nowhere to be going. I can feel the ocean rolling. Time will tell now. If you notice, if you notice, if you notice.
Lucas John Turner with the live studio fade out. So that riff is real Mr. Big Stuff. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? But you take it in a different direction, which is good because they might sue your ass. But you always bring, that. It just always makes me want to move. Every song you've got, whatever the feel or the message, it's always got that groove to it, which I always appreciate.
That intro was incredible. I was kind of waiting for you to bring it back around to end it too, but the fade out's also a good choice. But that was great. You should do that. I needed you to do that every time. So
We always do.
Super cool song. So in my head and heart, when I'm listening to you, I'm thinking, this is a battle between Jimmy Buffett and Sly Stone, and Sly Stone won. So it was that whole kind of a tropical jungle vibe, but it's cool as hell and it's slick and smooth, and you had it in the pocket, man. It was nice.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
what animal are we going to start the next song with?
I'm gonna go ahead and do one off my last album. It's called Wings of Time.
My daddy told me, don't get too old and make this last. You're in charge of your story. Who's to say who's to blame and what is best? And I got off at the message, took a left down right on Oliver Street. Started feeling a little heavy, realizing tiny people compete. Sometimes, yeah, the heart aches. Sometimes, yeah, the heart breaks again. Sometimes, drop to my knees and I start to cry. Sometimes, as the time passes us by. Maybe I'm getting older. Never used to feel this way before. Took a lot to get bolder. Now I'm sitting right here under your spell. Man, it's just in the water. Took a deep breath in and I start to swim. Something's happening somewhere. Yes, it is now. Just to find out just where it begins. Sometimes, yeah, the heart aches. Sometimes, yeah, the heart breaks again. Sometimes, I drop to my knees and I start to cry. Sometimes, as the time passes us by.
I love that I knew you were going to be loud and I turned your shit down and you still clipped my shit on the recording. I also love that it's a sad song, but you're almost tapping a 4 on the 4 groove. Boom, check with your hands. So like the juxtaposition, it's like it's sad and there's hard times, but like there's almost, even though the lyrics don't conveys like hope in the feel of the sound.
Yeah. Nice.
So I like the juxtaposition.
Thank you.
That it's movement and love, even when it's not, because it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
I've been jamming that song and others from the Somewhere in Between album in the car. If you haven't heard his stuff on Spotify, I really suggest you look it up, give him some plays, and also I enjoy it. And like you said, the sad song, but what are you looking at me crazy
Or
for?
by the vinyl.
Or by the vinyl. I think he's out though. I think
out.
he's fresh out of vinyls. I was like, what did I say that was wrong?
Nothing. I'm just trying to sell this guy some merch.
Thank you. Appreciate it, boss.
But anyway, yeah, like you said, the lyrics, sad, but all of his songs just uplifting and happy, and like you said, they make you want to move. That's definitely one of my favorite ones on that album. Yeah, man. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, just kind of that medium tempo, straight up rock sound. It fits really easily. It's just nice to listen to. I can hear myself listening to that driving down the highway or something. What I'd like to say is how much I enjoy your alternate voicings of the chords. You use that whole freaking fretboard, man. Yeah. And I love that because, old shits like me, 3 cowboy chords on, that's about it. Right. But you're using all of that thing, and it's sophisticated and simple at the same time, which is a big feat. So props, yeah.
Thanks so much, man. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you, guys.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, we're the band's playing at Freight Bar this Friday night. So if you haven't seen the band yet, we've been doing a lot of shows in March, and we're kind of finishing up our little run. And then I'll have a new schedule for April. We got a few more, so I think maybe a total of like maybe 6 or 7 more. And then we're gonna be at Freight. So if you guys want to come out, it'd be really cool. And we do the full band thing, and we've been doing really good and playing all the places. So we're pretty much ready to go. So it's a good time to see us right now. So if you haven't seen us yet, come check us out. We're hot right now. So come on out and keep it going for us. We really need the support and the fans and the community. So thank you guys so much. And I want you guys to come out to the show this Friday.
For sure.
All right.
Too cool.
Go to the show, stream the song, buy the vinyl.
What time
Look
are
at Sean
y'all?
Turner.
Thank you.
What time are y'all starting on Friday?
8:30.
8:30.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
We're doing the clap. Interrupt the clap.
I'm really bad at it today. Out of my drum game. Stay out of the way this time. All right. Oh, gotta actually reach in for it. Not on my drum of destiny game today. 057.
057. Fucking Jim. So David, what you got going on, man?
Life its own self. Writing, playing, practicing. Got some feelers out, trying to get some shows here locally. I don't promote myself very well, unfortunately, so it's hard for me to make myself go out and say, hire me.
Oh.
So I'm working on that, but I got some leads going.
Well, someone made some really good video and audio of some of your songs. I would just show them that shit and then tell them to give you money.
That's nice. I like that. How hard can it be?
Yeah.
There you go. It won't be what you're worth, but it might be fun.
Yeah. No, the stuff that you guys do here is like my mainstay content. So, yeah.
Good.
We all appreciate what you guys do.
That is why we do this, so we can put professional digital assets in the hands of creators who need it, because this shit is too expensive otherwise. All right. I've seen this guy before. For those of you who have not, what's your name, sir?
It's probably pretty good. I can fix it out. Jim.
Jim. There you go.
Thanks. We're going to
Benikoff. And David's not kidding when he says he's not a good promoter. After all this crap about he only plays like 3 cowboy chords.
Well, 4. I know 4. I know a minor chord too. So
I've seen him all over the neck. too. So he's no stranger to.
He knows all the ways to touch a guitar.
all the ways to touch it.
Love
My
it.
guitar doesn't work.
All right. So, what's the name of this first one?
It is called Doc's Last Song. There we go. Now everybody called him Doc, but medicine was not his skill. 3 nights a week he played and sang at Murphy's Bar and Grill. Some Elton John, some Billy Joel, a little Stevie Wonder too. But the last song that he played each night would always be brand new. So everyone at Murphy's Place, at least the regulars, I mean, made sure that playing late that night was part of their routine. 'Cause every song that Doc would sing was like no song you ever heard. They flow through every note and chord and shimmer on each word. They'd flow through every note and chord and shimmer on each word. Their liquid lines would intertwine in arabesques and arcs. One moment sharply focused and the next just slightly blurred, like hearing dreams of waterfalls and larks. So late one Saturday they sat, Doc played and sang You May Be Right, and then he shocked them all by saying, that's all for tonight. Some weeks my songs come easily, and others fight me tooth and nail. But this week everything I tried I found was doomed to fail. They'd flow through every note and chord and shimmer on each word. Their liquid lines would intertwine in arabesques and arcs. One moment sharply focused and the next just slightly blurred, like hearing dreams of waterfalls and larks. Now I know that this kind of thing can be quite hard to comprehend, and Doc might never write again, but then again maybe he will. So you can see that no one knows the way this story's going to end, but I know what everybody wants at Murphy's Bar and Grill. They'd flow through every note and chord and shimmer on each word. Their liquid lines would intertwine in arabesques and arcs. One moment sharply focused and the next just slightly blurred, like hearing dreams of waterfalls and larks. Thank you.
What I like about you getting on the stage every night is I never know what fucking genre is gonna come at me. Because it'll be medieval, then it'll be flamenco, then it'll be jazz, then it'll be something else. This was like big band swing, and then it went to like this fever dream of augmented, diminished, sharp 7 flat 13 chords, arpeggiated in a way that Satan laughed about. I'm here for it, so thank you.
Yeah, I was getting the Twilight Zone vibes from that one part. You've entered the Twilight Zone. Yeah,
Like we're in the 20s and we're in hell, and we're in the 20s and we're in hell.
It's supposed to be heaven.
I kind of thought.
Oh yeah, sure. I don't know.
Your hell
like
is my heaven, maybe.
Like the flying
Probably.
monkeys from the Wizard of Oz were coming, but yeah, no, that was a ride. That song is absolutely a roller coaster of a song. I like it. I like it. You know, your finger picking is always fun to watch, fun to listen to. I don't know how you get that many words in a song.
I can never
remember
keep
all
up
of
with
them,
the
but-
words until I hear it in post, but it's always, Shakespeare in motion, which is
Look who it
nice.
is.
Fresh from
Oh
Denver.
shit! Now I gotta fix the camera.
Yeah, now we gotta go zoom out so
On a
we can
scale
see.
of 1 to stoned as shit, how high are you right now, flying in from Denver?
I'm coming from Chicago.
Oh yeah, that was.
Well, so how high are you coming in from Chicago?
Me? Never. I'm good. How's everybody doing tonight?
Committing white collar crimes, though.
We're good.
We're great.
I just
We're
know they don't
wonderful.
want me to play that one again for you, Mark, so sorry.
Yeah, if we could just start the whole episode over again, that'd be great. Let's go.
Yeah, back to the beginning.
Anything for you, brother. How you doing?
There you go.
I guess that is part of the deal. That
Yeah,
benefits
we'll
thing.
we'll get his feedback and add it later. Mark's commentary. How was the flight?
It was good, man.
Was it TSA fondle you?
You know, I've taken 6 flights in the last 2 weeks, and TSA was never more than about a minute and a half. So
Very nice.
Sweet.
yeah, getting through really smooth.
You two all dressed
So you
up
quit
and then.
paying them, and then they know how to do their job.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, crazy.
All right, so just in time for Jim's numero dos.
Did I hear from David?
You did not hear
Oh
from
shit,
David.
my bad.
That's okay.
And then I want to hear from Mark, who didn't even hear the song.
Yeah, I thought it was awful. Rewrite the
Yeah,
whole
shut the
thing.
fuck up, Mark.
You didn't
he's just
hear a
gonna say
thing you didn't
whatever he
like,
said,
right?
That's right.
Your storytelling is beyond rewrite. I mean, you're a words guy, first and foremost. That comes out in almost everything you do, I think. And I enjoy that so much. It's dense lyrically. And I loved it. I'm going to offer you a constructive piece of criticism. Please take this in the spirit in which it's
Absolutely.
intended.
That's what
you
you're
were
here
really
for.
deeply into those jazz chords on that particular song, and I like that a lot. My challenge to you is they come across as a little vague and uncentered sometimes as you're going through the progressions. Challenge yourself when you're playing it and practicing it to find that one note or that one piece of the melody that you want to come through those chordings. Because they're there, but because you're hitting the chord in a certain way, it's not necessarily bringing the melody that you want to the forefront. So it sounds not flat, that's not the right word, but it sounds kind of muddled.
Okay.
When I know that there is muted, I know that there's a melody and a cleaner line in those chordings. I challenge you to find that and bring it forward when you're playing it, because I think that'll
Great.
enhance the song. a
Yeah,
lot.
thanks. That's very helpful.
Especially since that's what you do for a living.
Well, there. So actually this evening, I'm going for the record for greatest contrast between songs.
Oh shit.
So just when you thought you had me nailed, Lance.
Oh, I know I don't. I never know what you're gonna do.
Okay, so this song is called Costa Dura Blues. Now Marie's looking up to wipe her forehead, and she sees those waves rolling along the shore, and she sees her belly swelling for the 3rd time, and she sweeps the sand that's blown across the floor. Across the square, Jesus is leaning on a shovel, and he thinks that she's as pretty as can be. But his name's the only thing he's got that's special, and he's only got that 'cause it came for free. And every now and then I see a breeze flick up some dust, but mostly nothing changes but the shadows on my shoes. Just 6 months ago I thought this place might cure my wanderlust, but now it seems I've had a lifetime of these Costa Dura blues. This building's what they're calling a cantina, and this is where their fathers came to drink, and this is where their fathers drank before them, 'cause they thought that it would help them not to think. And this bar's where I first stopped in Costa Dura, but by then there weren't so many drinkers here. And I thought the man who owns it isn't much for talking, and it took a while for me to get a beer. And every now and then I see a breeze flick up some dust, but mostly nothing changes but the shadows on my shoes. Just 6 months ago I thought this place might cure my wanderlust, but now it seems I've had a lifetime of these Costa Dura blues. There's a room above the bar, that's where I'm staying. There's a bed in there, a table and 2 chairs. And I sometimes sit there thinking of Maria, with the door ajar so I can see the stairs. And I sometimes sit there looking out the window, and I see those waves rolling along the shore. And I think that might be all that's there that's moving, but there might be less, but I don't think there's more. And every now and then I see a breeze flick up some dust, but mostly nothing changes but the shadows on my shoes. Just 6 months ago I thought this place might cure my wanderlust, but now it seems they've had a lifetime of these Costadura blues. And every now and then I see a breeze flick up some dust, but mostly nothing changes but the shadows on my shoes. Just 6 months ago I thought this place might cure my wanderlust, but now it seems I've had a lifetime of these Costadura blues. Thank you.
Is this modal or minor blues scale or?
Yeah.
It's kind of E minor and then A minor.
Yeah, but that melody line had like where there was normally a half step in the scale was a whole step.
You talking about what I'm singing? Or?
No, in the guitar part.
Well, it's all chromatic. So you got flat 7, 6, flat 6, 5.
It sounds modal.
Well, there's not a.
Yeah.
You don't get a D sharp. No D sharps.
See, this is why he teaches music theory for Baylor University. Give it up for Baylor.
Because he can't play the guitar.
Oh.
Don't ask me what chord I'm playing.
Yeah, it's the same. So I like in the first one how you have that very sharp contrast, but I like when you break it up sometimes with different parts instead of the same structure over and over. But I like the lamenting sound of it. It's haunting. It's good.
I liked the part about, was it Jose only having his name because it was free?
Jesus, that's why.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why his name's special. Because it's Jesus.
Oh, okay. I missed it.
That's right.
But it made me laugh. I liked that line.
Yeah, I lamented when we had our third kid too.
I literally wrote down, his name is the only thing that's special. So yeah, we're hearing the same thing. But it's to me, again, it goes back to the lyrics. They're so strong and they're so dense, and that's just kind of what drives your style of music is the lyrics.
It is.
And when you played, there might be less, but I don't think there is, or I don't think there's more.
Right.
There might be less, but I don't think there's more. That's some deep hit right there. I mean, that's profound. And it caught me. I kind of did a little double take when I really heard the line and thought about what it meant in that simple line. I was like, damn, that's some serious good stuff.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I liked when that one came, wherever it came from.
I liked it. I thought the lyrics were good. I think, I don't remember who said it before me, but I would like there to be a little bit more of a break up of some kind between verse and chorus, because the chorus that repeated a few times, the lyrics were really good, but I felt like the guitar was maybe identical. If not, there wasn't much breakup. Yeah. So I would like there to be, you want to kind of, I mean, you know more about songwriting than I do, but you kind of want there to be a build up, some kind of tension and then resolution in a song. I felt like it was kind of straight throughout, but still a great song. The other thing that I would do if that was my song is I would talk to LC, who I saw in the back. Hey LC, because he does brilliant stuff with some of the Mexican sounding chords. I don't really know what you call it, flamenco, or I don't know what he plays really, but he's really good at writing that stuff. So if I had a song with Spanish lyrics in it, I would probably talk to LC and just be like, what would you do? How would you spice up the guitar here? And he could probably give you some really good ideas for like a flamenco run or maybe two that would break it up. But I like the song overall. It was really great.
Yeah, I wrestled with the idea of variety because I wanted the whole song to be this guy's nothing's happening.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's all stagnant.
Yeah.
So that's where I kind of fought against that. You know,
Yeah,
I've been
that does
writing-
make sense.
You'd be astonished and shocked to know that recently I've actually been writing bridges.
I love it, man. I love
But
it.
for this song, I kind of wanted it not to go anywhere.
Your stream of consciousness kind of thing.
Right.
I get that.
Nothing's. I mean, and there might be less, but I don't think there's more.
Yeah, I dig it. Yeah.
So, but you know, but
Yeah,
that's you can't over. I mean, you can say, okay, this song's not going to do anything, and you better really sell that.
Yeah.
You know. So anyway, yeah.
That's great, man. I like the song though.
On my SoundCloud page, there's a version now with same guitar part, a bass line that's not really a bass line. It's more of a melody instrument, and then a harp.
Oh, nice.
Blues harp kind of thing.
Very nice.
Coming
That's
in,
awesome.
so
I'll go check that.
Might be kind of interesting. So.
So what you got going on, man?
Well, on my SoundCloud page, there's a version of that.
SoundCloud page. So
I'm just kinda doing
I
this
just
kinda
got back from vacation. I've got one more edit to do on the song
Sweet.
that we recorded. So on his SoundCloud page,
I actually have one.
and hopefully streaming everywhere else. We'll have that shortly.
I have one question about the SoundCloud piece. Do you play the harp or was it a MIDI
Yeah.
thing? You play harp.
Or was it a what thing? A MIDI thing?
MIDI thing.
You
Yeah.
know, well, yeah, I sent it to LC actually, and he said, "Is that you?" You know, it is me
Playing harp. That's cool.
I'm
That's
not
awesome.
I'm not great, but you know, if you have 1,000 takes, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But,
I want to hear it. That's cool.
But I'd be surprised if MIDI. It'd be interesting to me to know if MIDI could do really harp stuff where you're bending and kind of emotionally
yeah,
whacking out with that kind of stuff.
yeah.
Where is this harp?
I'm talking about harmonica.
Oh, that harp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
mouth harp. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sitting here imagining
God,
you do
sorry.
this.
I thought you were playing.
I'm
I thought you were
sorry.
And
playing
I was
harp.
like, could you bring that to the Tuesday open mic, please?
I don't know. You and the harp just would be glorious.
It made perfect sense to
I'm,
me. I think.
I'm guilty of ambiguity.
Okay, mouth harp. Okay.
Blues harp kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Maybe you can kind of hear that in that.
Okay, cool.
This changes the vibe dramatically.
I was like, how did you work harp into that song? But
right.
yeah,
Just
okay.
see-
Well, again, see, it's because Lance is not thinking in terms of heaven, so I got to bring the harp in.
There you
and the
go.
whole-
There you
know,
go.
he's thinking, he's hearing the whole tone chords, and he's thinking hell.
Jazz in hell.
Got to do the harp. Okay. Anyway, I've overstayed my
I heard
welcome. here, I'm
Jesus,
sure.
and I was
Thank
ready for
you
the
all
harp.
so much.
No,
Thanks,
you're
Jim.
always
Really
welcome.
appreciate
Jim,
the chance.
always a
And
pleasure.
thanks to all of you for coming out and supporting live music.
Jim! All right, let's do this again.
Cause it's the drum of destiny's son.
Dramatics. I'm also turning into a pumpkin. That's because I'm not drinking. All right, let's see. 053. 053. All the way from Michigan. Let's get her.
Oh yeah,
Piano.
shit. We got work.
Got it? Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Casey Ann, and I'm here all the way from Michigan. My day job brings me here. I've been spending about 2 weeks a month here in Waco since October. It's a lovely little town, and it's been awesome to get away from the snow. So this song I wrote, if you've ever been in the Midwest in March, it's a pretty dark place to be in. Cold Sunday morning. I woke up with one of those hangovers that's so bad you're not sure if you can stand up in the shower. Guess I had some things I needed to work out. Down a crooked path, down a long and winding road. Too many stops, and no signs tell me where to go. The smoke, it never clears, and the caterpillar cries. I don't know what to say when you look into my eyes, and I realize it's you and me. Hey, yeah, it's you and me. Fork in the road, but it's a circle drive. So round and round we'll go, 'cause there's nowhere to hide. So I'll dance in the rain, and I'll do it on my own. And round we'll go on this crazy cyclone, till you realize it's you and me. Hey, yeah, it's you and me. Hey, yeah, yeah, it's you and me. It's you and me. On imaginary wings, I know it's just a dream that will fade with the dawn. But for just a little while, I get to see your smile. And it feels just for me. I hope that one day you will say that it's you and me. Hey, yeah, it's you and me. Hey, it's you and me. It's you and me. It's you and me. Hey, it's you and me. It's you and me. It's you and me. Down a crooked path, down a long and winding road. Too many stops, and no signs tell me where to go.
So I'm the only pianist on the panel. Oh shit, Mark. That's right. You got two.
Remember, he's a
You got two 'cause Mark made it.
multi-instrumentalist.
So I like the vibe. Very ballad, singer, songwriter, '90s kind of edge to it. The thing that's distracting me though is you're not bringing your foot up all the way on the pedal, and so all the bass notes are starting to just meld together. And it might just be because it's a new piano for you.
I was going to say the exact same
New
thing.
piano,
LJ.
new stand. I'm kind
Yeah.
of all discombobulated here.
Yeah. To me, my problem with my brain is that's all I can hear. Then is I'm just focusing
On
on
the
that.
piano. Oh.
On the
You need to listen to the lyrics, because that's where I am at.
Well, so the thing about me is I'm ADHD as shit. I don't hear anyone's lyrics when they first play it, but I'm the one who goes in post and does all the editing, and I will be singing your song afterwards if it gets stuck in my head, because I'm going to hear it over and over and over as I'm mixing it.
All right.
So Mark is our resident lyricist. So if you want to hear about your lyrics, Mark is the one who's going to tell you about them.
I thought the lyrics were great.
Yeah, fucking asshole.
I think the way you did a classic thing that I love, where you repeat the first two lines of the first verse to close the song out. I always think that hits so hard when they're passionate lyrics like that. I thought it was great. like Lance, I was distracted because the downside, the awesome thing about a sustainer pedal is that it sustains. The downside to a sustainer pedal is it sustains. So because of that, the bass line did get muddled.
Muddy.
It was kind of discordant. So that was a little bit. Nobody else probably noticed, but the pianists probably did. But so that wasn't perfect, but I loved the keys though. Other than the muddled bass line, I thought the keys were great, and I thought the lyrics were great. I loved the song, and I love your voice too.
Thank you.
Yeah, when you went up for that high note, I don't remember what word you held out, but I was just like, ooh, it was really
a little
good.
Alanis
and
Morissette.
best mic technique of the evening so far.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was going to compliment your mic technique too. Yeah. When you get loud, you get just exactly the right distance away from the mic and kind of angle your mouth away from it a little bit. It was beautiful. Perfectly done.
Yeah.
Ah, well, so I'm vibing here. It's a Midwest pub / bar in a small town. Bloomington, Illinois. So I get where you're
all
going.
right, then you know that.
I know this vibe, yeah. And so it's late at night. The bar's about to close. There's been somebody drinking at the end of the bar by herself. She's probably finished off several neat whiskeys. And then she walks over to the piano in the bar that's never been played. And then she sits down and it's Carole King. I mean, that's the vibe I get, is this kind of a blue-eyed soul that came out of something I wasn't expecting. And it's like, damn, that's a feeling, that's a vibe, and it's going to carry strong.
Thank you.
We're going to have to fucking pay him. God
Dude,
damn.
I know. Dave,
What part of Michigan are you from?
I live in Kalamazoo.
Okay, yeah.
Which is in the southern side of Michigan.
Yeah, I love it.
I have
You're supposed to go.
No Upper Peninsula for you, huh?
The home of kazoos.
I grew up here right on Lake Michigan, and I live down here now.
This part.
I go up there for camping and some music festivals.
There you go.
The
Awesome.
UP.
I really like that you brought
Yippers.
the keyboard.
Yippers.
Really like that you brought your keyboard to do this. Everyone plays guitar, and I'm not knocking guitars. I do it too, but it's refreshing.
Not everyone.
Oh well, when's the last time you
The
played?
keyboard is my COVID instrument. This is what I taught myself how to play.
The
during
COVID Casio.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yes, this was my COVID when I was stuck in my basement losing my mind, like everyone else, and needed something to help keep me sane. I picked this piano up.
That when you started playing
That's
was
when I
during
started
COVID?
playing
Oh,
piano.
nice. So you're about 6 years in?
Yep.
Very nice. You're doing great. That's awesome.
Yeah, give it up. Yeah.
A lot of y'all may not know. You came down to our very last. Well, it was supposed to be our last
Well, it was
episode
supposed
of
to
the.
Well, it
at
wasn't
the
supposed to be the
backyard.
last one at all.
I hauled the guitar all the way from Michigan,
Yeah.
just so I could play this event in October.
Just that,
And then the backyard double booked us.
backyard dropped that ball
we
so
didn't
hard.
get to do the show.
But she came with me and Lucas over to Hemingway's, and we passed around my guitar and sang
what a
that
fun
night.
night.
It's crazy. Everyone shut up. That bar got quiet.
It was great. It was a super fun night.
It turned out to be pretty cool. We didn't get to do Mics of Benefits, but we did get to jam. I'm glad you made it here this time to be with us this time.
Thank you.
Yeah, number 2.
All right. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna stick with the blues here, my bluesy stuff. So if you've ever had someone in your life who shows up, just shits on everything, causes all kinds of trouble, and then wake up in the morning like everything's supposed to be fine, and what's wrong with you? You might understand this one. I gave you my heart, you put it away, not for safekeeping, it just got in your way. I begged and I pleaded, please remember me. It was just too much trouble, you had to be free. And as I watched you leaving, after begging you not to go, red tail lights, they're a lonely sight to everything I need to know. 'Cause I gave you my heart, you put it away, not for safekeeping, it just got in your way. Oh, but it do day, hey, 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 hey. Now everything's quiet, the house is so still. I'm tired of crying, my needs unfulfilled. Why can't I stop dreaming? Stuck in saying someday, time to make some changes. Now get out of my way. And as I remember you leaving, after begging you not to go, red tail lights, they're a lonely sight. Guess I'll figure this out on my own. 'Cause I gave you my heart, you put it away, not for safekeeping, it just got in your way. Oh, but you do day, now you want to come back after bridges you've burned, saying you need me, all the lessons you've learned. You just need a chance, and then maybe one more. 'Cause you can't live without me like you did before. And as you watch me leaving, after begging me to stay, red tail lights, they're a lonely sight. Hope you figure it all out someday. 'Cause I gave you my heart, you put it away, not for safekeeping, it just got in your way. Oh, I gave you my heart, you put it away, not for safekeeping, it just got in your way. Oh, it got in your way, 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 it got in your way. But today, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, hey, hey.
So it's really strong vocally. You got great runs, you got great power when you're hitting those loud notes, but you also got a lot of character when you're soft and gravelly, which is great. And now knowing that, you know, you're newer to the piano, it makes more sense. So I think my challenge would be, there's a few things you could do to bring that, I think, piano to the next level.
Yeah.
First, you're playing mostly first position, you know,
Yes.
1, 3, 5.
Mm-hmm.
So practicing inversions, first, second inversions. First inversion is my favorite. It puts the root at the top, so you really have this nice melodic lead with the root sitting over the chord, and then like runs. Maybe not when you're singing, but like so boom, do da 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 do.
Yeah, it takes a lot of brain power, man.
So don't do it while you're singing, but do that in like in a break in between where you can focus solely on the run, and then just play it straight when you're singing, especially, you know, but for as short a time as you've been playing, it's already, you know, It took me. I was writing songs. I didn't even know how to do a chord yet. I was just playing thirds. I didn't understand that, you need 3 notes to make a triad. So I'm just bullshit, So you're crushing me at the same time frame, So, I mean, just, future, if you want to keep building
that's something
those
I want to
skills.
keep working on.
I think
I'm really lucky back home. I've got a great guitar player that fills in a lot of that for me.
I mean, the songs are great. The lyrics are great. The vocals are phenomenal. You just build that piano, which you're already doing. I mean, you're already getting better every time. You're practicing, you're playing, you're obviously doing it. That's just going to really fucking shine.
Thank you. Yeah, I will continue to work on that.
Yeah, no, I really liked the hard stops and the sassy little vocal accents. Ow! Sassy as fuck. Anyway.
and the vocal speaking intros.
Powerful, I think, is the first word that I think of when I hear you sing that song. The lyrics are strong. It's a well-structured song. It's thought out. I like the way that I imagine that you probably culled that and cultivated those lyrics over a period of time because they're tight, they make sense, they rise and fall at the right time. When you first started singing, I wrote down, "Not for safekeeping, just got in the way." And I thought that was going to be like a passing line, and I wanted to capture that in my note. And then you finished like hard on those lines. And I was so happy that I picked that up at the beginning. It's like, yeah, I won. I got it. So yeah, super powerful songwriting. It was and the execution was great.
Thank you.
Are you a working musician?
I've got a 70s cover band that I front for.
Cool.
And then, I've got a 3-piece original called Mad Hat Mojo. We've got an album out, so if you want to check me out,
we do
for what it sounds when I'm fleshed out and with my guitar player playing behind me and stuff. He does vocals too. I'm lucky to have a good partner there, and we have a lot of fun.
Cool. Mad Hat Mojo.
Mad Hat Mojo.
Love that. That's awesome. And you're working in Kalamazoo?
Yep.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yep. Kalamazoo, Michigan, but I'm down here. So
love it. Who's kind of your musical influence? Who do you take inspiration from?
Man, I grew up going to a lot of music festivals, so I'm really blessed up in Michigan to have a really strong folk music scene in Michigan. So a lot of local musicians that really grew up. If you've been lucky enough to hear of a lady named Rachel Davis, she was massively influenced. But I also grew up listening to a wide range of people. So I grew up in the 90s with the country music. So you're talking about Reba McEntire, but also got into Jewel and all of the good pissed off women that were singing in the 90s. Alanis Morissette, yeah, and all those power people back to Patsy Cline. I wore her record out when I was a kid.
Love it.
So there was a lot.
That's awesome. You're really talented. It's there was a part there where you lost your place on the keys. It's hard to find back. People don't understand how much harder keys are to show out than guitar, but that was beautiful. I agree with LJ that you could do some work with the right hand, just a few little runs, but I thought overall amazing. The lyrics are so strong. Your voice it booms. Your voice is amazing. I was wondering with for those people who are not in the room here and you're watching this on podcast, the acoustics in this room are really good. So I wonder how much of that LJ picked up because you were filling the whole room with sound. And I was like, I don't even know if she's singing in the mic or if she's just booming it out, but it sounded really, really good. That was an amazing song. Great work.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. I'm Casey Ann.
Thanks for coming.
I'm really happy I could make it today.
Anything else you want to plug before you go?
No, I'm good. Thank you, though.
All right,
Thanks for having me.
Spin that up on Spotify, everybody. Let's get some streams going.
Cause it's the drum of destiny, son.
One ticket left. Who could it be? 056. 056. We saved both of our out-of-towners for the very end. Not intentionally. The drum decides.
Oh, it's great that people are traveling and getting on this show. Because the only other option is for us to travel, and I'm tired.
I don't know when I'll make it up to Kalamazoo.
I don't know. I was just in Minnesota. It's not that bad a driving through the middle because there isn't shit to get in your way. It's just straight up I-35 for fucking ever, and then turn right. You know, literally.
Turn right at Canada. Yeah.
Oh man, those are the hardest drives for me. That I start to fall asleep. I need a couple turns in there.
When'd you come down? 20 most of the way over here.
Yep.
From Bama.
Bam. Oh, is it
It's
wrapped around
around,
the?
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's wrapped around. We made it difficult on purpose. No.
It's kind of an obstacle course. You have to get through that before you can play.
David told us to.
Make sure you tie it in a knot.
I've played in clubs like that.
Yeah, right.
You tie it in a knot. Yeah.
Edo's been giving us hell today.
Don't have it in the LR bag.
All right, first time to the Mics with Benefits stage, and you traveled, and what is your name, sir?
My name's Tim Burns. On the web and musically, I go by Tim E. Burns.
Tim E. Burns.
So I
All
get
right.
called Timmy now more than I ever did when I was a kid.
That's rough. They used to call me Lancer. It's like a
Lancer?
fucking reindeer. Fucking terrible. All right.
So then I'm in from Alabama.
What part of Alabama?
Birmingham area,
very nice.
so it's about 20 miles west of Birmingham.
Yeah, I'll be in Birmingham in 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be gone.
Okay.
I won't
safe
be.
travels.
We're actually moving from Alabama to California next week.
That's
What part of
a
California?
move.
Yeah.
Where in California?
Central California, so south of San Jose, north of Salinas. So
Cool.
if you're familiar with like the Carmel area, we're east of that.
Awesome, man. Safe travels, man.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
All right. So
And I
what's-
left all my sass in Alabama, so
No.
that
Well,
Casey can
I expect to
handle.
hear a couple.
all right.
I left those songs there too.
And what's the name of the first one?
The first one is called "The Voice That Nashville Never Heard." It's been a long and cold, lonely winter, riding alone along these trails. The cattle seem to know the way we need to go, so I saddle up and sing my lonesome song. Life in the saddle won't take you very far, but you can ride to places where there's nothing but stars. I sing my songs to this restless herd. I am the voice that Nashville never heard. I can feel the change in the wind. Spring is just around the bend. The days are getting long, the nights have more stars. The summer range isn't very far. Life in a saddle won't take you very far, but you can ride to places where there's nothing but stars. I sing my songs to this restless herd. I am the voice that Nashville never heard. And I don't coyotes as my friends. The meadows stretch for miles, and I won't be pinned. Life in a saddle won't take you very far, but you can ride to places where there's nothing but stars. I sing my songs to this restless herd. I am the voice that Nashville never heard. I sing my songs to this restless herd. I am the voice that Nashville never heard. I am the voice that Nashville never heard.
So, where are you from?
Originally,
Yes.
I'm from California, from San Jose.
Okay.
And then I lived in San Francisco East Bay for a while. Then I lived in Central Illinois. That's where David and I got hooked up with.
None of these are cowboy places.
When I lived in San Jose, my grandfather and uncle have ranches that are down by Salinas.
Okay.
So we raised livestock. We had my grandfather had a number of head of cattle.
Ranch out there.
Yeah, and it's so I spent all my weekends there working on the ranch more often than not.
Cool. Yeah, because it's not really a country song. It's a straight cowboy song. And I get it. I don't like people either. And I've got to disconnect every once in a while and go to the fucking desert and mountains and away. And
No, not the desert. I lived in the desert too. I lived in
well,
Arizona for a while.
I need to get to where the people are not, which is usually in places like that. I just got back from Big Bend with the kids for their spring break and saw the stars and got away from the people. I don't, however, like fucking horses. Anything that doesn't do exactly what I want it to do when I tell it to do it all the time has got a mind of its own, and I'm on top of it. No.
So you don't like cats either, right?
No.
No.
How many do you have?
We got too many. But well, I mean, the first time I went horseback riding, my friend got thrown and just trampled. Stepped on her chest. She had to barely survived. So, fuck this. I'm good.
Yeah.
He said nay.
But I digress. We're supposed to be talking about the song. I love your vibrato. It's very fast. I always love people who got that fast vibrato, and you know just when to turn it on, and it fits the style and the sound really, really well. Shit, I had other things, and then we started talking about horses, and I got lost. So
I was also going to comment on it, but I was going to call it a warble.
Warble.
No, I could hear that.
That's
I could
the
see
nervousness, I'm here in Waco.
No, it's good. It's real fast, but real clean.
Yeah, very good. I could see that being in a movie. That song needs to be in a movie, and it's like that montage in the middle, and he's like pensive and traveling, and you see everything go by outside out the window. I don't know. I got lost in it for a while. I was kind of like, I do that though. Y'all write some good songs, and I forget what I'm doing, and then I need to be paying attention.
Yeah. Takes you to another time and place.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I've been knowing Tim for what? We're up about 20 years, maybe more. Something like that. So I've had all these things stored up that I've been waiting to say. Now I've got a platform you're going to listen to.
Yeah. Fuck you, Tim.
He's been furiously writing over here.
Let me get a chair.
Are you ready? No.
Are you ready to rumble?
I've always thought that you're not a country style singer, you're a Western style singer. So I'm getting Bakersfield and the desert and maybe Northern California kind of a thing out of it. You're much more in that genre than you are like Nashville country. You never fit there. Your guitar playing is crisp. Your changes are spot on. Your rhythm's great. You've got a great voice, obviously, for those type of songs. The only thing I'll offer constructively for that one, and I know you've got a repertoire that I've heard before, but on that song, maybe find ways to come in and out of it a little bit more. It was pretty much bang on from the first line to the end, it was bam, bam, bam. If you could find a way to kind of nuance.
Well, that's that movie track.
That's and it vibes with that. It really does, absolutely. But if I'm going to offer any kind of criticism, that it would be find the nuances in there and maybe bring it down a little bit. If there's a particular line that you want to emphasize, bring it back up again when it needs it. That kind of a thing. But other than that, it's a great song and I really enjoy it.
That was awesome. Rhyming heard with heard was awesome. I hear a lot of that. That's cool. I don't have any critiques of it. I thought it was an awesome song. I thought lyrically it was really strong. Thought the guitar was great. There was after the first verse, or I guess after the first chorus, you do kind of where it sounds like there would be a breakdown, you don't break it down. I assume that means there's probably, when you record it, there's probably a fiddle or a lead guitar or something over the top of it, would be my guess.
Yeah, it means I've been hanging out with bluegrass players.
There you go.
Too much.
Yeah. So that it sounded like there was going to be a breakdown there, and then there wasn't. But like I said, it could be another instrument that comes in on top of that. But I thought it was awesome. Great song. And it was
when I write, I try and put things in where I know like a lead would go in,
sure,
or a fill or some noodling or
yep,
something.
Absolutely. Yeah, there was definitely space for that in there. That's kind of what I assumed was there. Yeah, it was great.
Thank you.
All right, number 2. What's it called?
Number 2 is called Firestorm. And like most songwriters, we write about personal experiences. So this is about outlaws and hookers, which doesn't apply to me. So
which one?
We won't go there, but if you see my picture in the post office, then you'll.
Please don't outlaw hookers.
That's right.
There's your tagline.
So what are you trying to say? You're a pro-prostitute?
Don't get Lance
Sex work
started.
is real work, okay?
He also likes when the guitars are real low. So.
Hide among the shadows, lurking about the days, like an ride into a town without hiding my face. This little black book is filled with ghosts that lives have lived, a challenge by a stranger, a step I could not give. So I ride into the night, into the firestorms, trying not to fight it, well, everyone's been warned. The darkness in my heart is the only smile I have. Too many times I've drawn my gun to the one who stood and laughed. The whiskey in this glass clears the dust from the trails. I saw her coming down the stairs, a beauty in a veil. So I ride into the night, into the firestorms, trying not to fight it. Everyone's been warned. She walks into the room, her eyes are all aglow, and softly whispers to me, follow me and you will know. She led me up the stairs to a door I'd seen before. The room went deathly silent as my gun belt hit the floor. So I ride into the night, into the firestorms, trying not to fight it. Well, everyone's been warned. So I ride into the night, into the firestorms, trying not to fight it. Well, everyone's been warned. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, I like the vibe. David had it right with the Western. It's not country music. That one is a little more rocky, like Turn the Page, kind of style, right. Which is hitting more into, my wheelhouse with the rock. It's transporting me to, a time and place. You should get it to, Taylor Sheridan. He's putting people on like you on his programming, where he's taking independent singer-songwriters and putting their music on his programs. And
Okay, yeah.
they're blowing them the fuck up. And your music fits, you know, he's got shows about ranching and shows about 1823 and 1917 and whatever the fuck else. You know, I think there's a real market for that. You know, and the cool thing about that is no one is making any fucking money streaming music, but they are making money with audio sync licensing, which is what they pay out to sync that music to film or TV.
Right. Okay.
That's actually the only place music is still worth any fucking money.
Right.
It's tumbleweed music.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I dig it. It's been a while since I've seen a tumbleweed.
Should have been out in West Texas from that fucking wind coming home from the goddamn desert. Shit.
Or Central
I hit
California.
like 7 of them hoes.
You told me something neat about that guitar you're playing last night, and I drank a lot. Could you remind me?
This is a 1982 Martin 0016, custom built for Steve Miller of Steve Miller Band.
Shit.
And I ended up with it, and probably can't see, but Steve signed the headstock here for me before.
Yep, that's what it was.
So, yeah, so it's got.
When he's not looking, let's rob this guy.
Get him.
It's a Yamaha, a Hondo.
Yeah.
So yeah, I ended up. I was actually playing in San Jose, California, and I hadn't brought a guitar with me that time. A buddy of mine had a number of them. So, but I was asked to play at an open mic there at a guitar store that I've dropped a lot of coin in, and they said, "Yeah, Tim, you can play anything you want." So they had this from Steve Miller, and they said, "Play that." And I played it that night, and everybody in the room was like, "You are going home with that." So this is kind of predominantly the guitar I write most of my songs with now. So and I had emailed Steve and said, "Hey, thanks for leaving some songs in this guitar." He's like,
awesome.
"Oh yeah, I remember that guitar. It's really cool."
See, I might not have remembered what it was, but I knew he told me something cool.
Steve Miller's the fucking man. Right?
It's a cheap ass pawn shop guitar. Anybody can get those Martin labels on the top these days.
It's a sticker.
The meanest Dave's been all night.
So you know that D35 that David plays?
My guitar used to belong to Tim. Yeah, that's how I acquired that. He's a wheeler dealer in the guitar world. Don't be fooled. So I liked that because you did find a spot in that song to kind of drop it in a little bit and quiet it down, make your point with the lyrics, and then bring it back up again. And I think you benefit from that kind of a style. And not all of your songs maybe, but some songs I think really benefit from that because it weaves a story instead of just beating me each time over it. So I like that a lot. Cool song. I don't think I'd heard it maybe until just yesterday or
this morning.
This morning, maybe, yeah. So yeah, super cool vibe. And again, you've got that whole kind of a scene built into your stuff. There's a songwriter named Tom Russell. I don't know if anybody knows who Tom Russell is, but that's your guy. Go research him. Be a fanboy of Tom Russell because he's you, and I think you'll benefit from that.
But does he have a Steve Miller guitar?
No,
Fuck
he probably
that
has a Tom Russell guitar.
I'm sorry, guy. You're probably cool.
I always knew that David Turrentine was special, but I didn't know that he owns a guitar that was owned by a guy who owns a guitar that was owned by Steve Miller, which is pretty remarkable if you think about it.
Was that six ways?
Yeah. 6 degrees.
And Kevin Bacon is in there somewhere too,
yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, Kevin Bacon and Steve Miller, they were on the same first class flight one time. No, that song, so I loved your first song. I told you that I thought it was great. This one I thought was better. I agree that the dynamics where you kind of slowed it down, softened it up, and then came in again, I thought that added a lot to it. I also thought that some of those walking chords that you were doing were more dynamic than what I heard in the first song. I thought they sounded really dope. It was a more intricate guitar line, and your breakdown broke down where it didn't sound like you were waiting for another instrument to come in and fill.
Right.
Which isn't, that wasn't a criticism on the first song, but I did think that the second song, the guitar was a lot stronger. So I enjoyed it a lot. I thought both songs were great, but the second one especially I thought was really, really well done.
Yeah, I took that one spot that it's supposed to go longer for a lead, and so when you said that, I cut it out, but I added another G, well,
Oh, cool.
an A in there.
Well, it sounded like that's the way you always do it. It was really
I always do it tonight.
Baby, on the fly.
It was really good. Yeah.
Nice. So, what you got going on? Plug yourself while you're here.
Let's see. Well, I head back to Alabama tomorrow. I'm doing a singer-songwriter session in Graysville, Alabama on Sunday. We're moving the middle of next week. Right now, I'm working on a new album. So David and I were on the same albums of Stripped by Hippies and $2 Ransom. My solo album is out on Spotify and the digital airways. So if you say, Alexa, play Tim E. Burns' Old Dad Wash, I'll pop up. I'm working on a new stuff, so a lot of this cowboy thing is kind of floating in there because my influences have been growing up in the San Francisco Bay Area. We heard everything from Buck Owens and Dwight Yoakam down in Bakersfield to Ronstadt and everybody coming out of Laurel Canyon, all the way up to David Grisman, Tony Rice, Tower of Power, Jefferson Starship was up in the Bay Area, Journey, all of that stuff.
Nice.
So I have a kind of a mix of genres, and this new album will probably have a bit of that in there.
Well, I want to hear that. Shit. So everybody stream Tim E. Burns, not to be confused with Timmy Burns.
I was actually going to ask for clarification on that.
Put that on your playlist. Let's get that rolling on the stereo, guys. Thank you so much for coming out.
Sir. Thank you.
Thanks, David, for bringing him out.
Absolutely. We got one more.
We got one more.
Cool.
We had a latecomer. He was standing back there, and it looked like he wanted to play. So I motioned to him like this. So we're gonna pretend to spin the drum.
All right.
Go.
That was great, man.
Here at Mike's with Benefits, we pride ourselves on getting to
Wait,
everyone
does that mean we
that
need a
comes.
contract?
Hey, guys.
Ready, Freddy. So, for those of you who don't, for those of us who don't know you, which is most of us, what's your name?
Kent Claris.
Kent Claris?
That's me.
I do know this man from the internet.
All right. From the interwebs. All
Never
right.
met.
Welcome to the Mike's of Benefits stage. What is the name of your first song?
Oh, that's a good question. Play a song called Lover's Exit.
All right.
If you ever leave him, I hope you know you don't have to look hard for a place to go. You just come on over, you know where I stay. Take the lover's exit on the North Tollway. I can be convicted of seduction or theft just 'cause she remembered love never left. But if something happens, come what may, take the lover's exit on the North Tollway. You don't have to do a thing, try to take control. Either way, we both know love's gonna take its toll. If you never leave him, I understand. It's hard to let out on a provided man. But if something happens,
Oh,
Thank you.
That's checking the boxes. You got great vocal timbre. You got groovy rhythms on the guitar. You got concise lyrics. It all makes sense in order. I don't have anything to shit on, so I won't.
Yeah, no, man, that was really fun. It was a really fun song. It was very David Turntine.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
No, I had to go back in our messages
More
real
Lucas
quick.
Turnery than David Turntinery.
The guitar playing anyway. I don't know. Riffy.
Got that move groove.
Yeah, move groove. Okay, Lucas Turntine.
We're getting weird now.
It's past my bedtime too.
Yeah.
Are you from North Dallas?
I'm not.
Did you know there's a Lover's Lane exit on the North Tollway?
Yeah, I wrote that song about one of my buddies, and he and his, I guess at the time, girlfriend were separated, and then they eventually got married, but they used to live off Lovers in the Tollway.
Yeah, okay. Because that took me to like a specific place. I can picture that corner. I mean, perfect. So he mentioned my guitar playing. A lot of people here are playing really crisp, sweet, perfectly structured chords. I play sloppy, but I like the sloppy. And it's kind of a Stones kind of a vibe. Like you're not trying to hit every note perfectly. You're trying to get that vibe and that groove going. And that's what I hear you doing. And it really turns me on, that kind of music. So awesome job. I liked it.
Thank you.
Sitting next to him, I can confirm David is in fact turned on right now.
I need that guitar down low again, right?
I think I saw the table move.
This is why we usually stop the show by 10 o'clock.
We're all delirious now.
So, dude, everything about that song was great, man. The guitar was great. The bridge part that you did the breakdown was awesome. The lyrics were fantastic. The funky vibe was dope. Everything about it was great. It was a really good song, man.
Thank you.
All right, you got another one?
Sure.
What's it called?
Which one am I playing? It's called Part of You.
I get rolling down the only way I know. I get on, man, have a feeling I won't let go. A part of you with me, a part of you with me lives on. I get rolling and the past won't let me be. Leave it open, let it all on me. A part of you with me, a part of you with me. Your whole world has seen the rise and fall while I'm out on my own. I get the feeling that you're hanging around yourself with a bottle on your shelf for me. A part of you with me, a part of you with me is gone.
That's a different vibe. So you got range, which I like. It's kind of giving that 90s. Oh, who's the artist I'm thinking of? It's too late in the night for me to remember the fucking name of people. That 90s guy, you know, it sounds like him. I think my only suggestion would be maybe, you know, put a, you know, the middle 8 section bridge in there. It's a little short. I like the groove. I could listen to your voice all night. Felt like the song had more to say, and it was done.
I mean, this one's great. More song. No.
More song.
What kind of wood is that guitar made of? Do you know?
Walnut.
Walnut. It's very warm. I like it. I really like the tone of that guitar. Sounds great. Great song. Appreciate you being here and coming out. You looked familiar. I was like, I think that guy looks like he wants to play. So I'm glad you did. Glad you made it out.
Appreciate it.
Super cool song. It's kind of an easygoing. I'm going to use this term yacht rock, but I don't mean that in a bad way because it gets a horrible connotation. But it's just that kind of an easygoing groove. But then when you sing, you've got this soulful thing going on kind of behind your voice, and it takes it to a different place. It's not corporate rock. It's light soul music basically, and it's really easy to get into a groove to and just kind of float along on it. So I really enjoyed that.
How long have you been making music?
I've been playing for a long time, but I've only been writing for about 6 years.
Yeah, you're a talented guy, man. The lyrics are really good. The music is good. The way you did something odd with the strum pattern where you did like double down beats in a row that sounded really cool. That was kind of off the beaten path from a strum pattern perspective. I thought everything about the song was great, man. Both of your songs I thought were amazing, dude. You're a talented guy.
Thank you.
So, what you got going on, man?
Playing Friday Saturday, Segovia. I've got a little 3-piece band. We're playing over there 5 to 7, and then taking a little bit of a break, playing at Lounge 93 with my buddy Monty Rose at the end of April, and then I'll kind of get back into it in May.
Anything recorded or socials people can find you on?
Yep, just find me under Kent Claris. I just use my main page for anything I have going on.
Nothing streaming yet?
No.
Plans to record?
Yeah. Plans to record.
In stone plans, or we're gonna record.
He's hinting at something.
He's plotting.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I got a studio.
Well, anyway, we'll talk about that at the next commercial break. So, once again, thanks for coming out. Hope to see you again out here. If you are looking to gig around more, talk to us after the show.
I went back to look at our conversation, and he messaged me twice, and his message got lost. So I apologize. I didn't mean to leave you on red there.
This fucking guy. I'm sorry about that.
Sometimes I'm bad at things, but I'll go revisit that. And I'll respond next time.
Right. Well, we've got one more.
Yeah.
So, one last sponsor, Sun's Room Studio. If you are a musician in the Central Texas area or beyond looking to record at a musician's budget, we have a new location at 3004 Franklin Avenue where we have a professional audio and video production suite where we are doing audio and video production. That's right.
Sweet.
So, if you are looking to record, you can find that at sunsroomstudio.com or brokelj.com or musicbylj.com, or you can find us at mikeswithbenefits.com, all the .coms. Also, thanks to Jenna running the camera, running the merch table. If you want to support what we do, buy some fucking merch or just give us money. We provide all the digital assets to the artists gratis. We do that by distribution online and by merch and by donations and sponsorships from viewers like you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. We good? So I was here last month, and it was a train wreck. And I gave these guys a lot to talk about. And I swore up and down that I would come back and redeem myself. So that's what this is. This is my redemption tour. This song is called Serious Things. Let's,
Gotcha.
you got me?
When I look back on younger days, smoky bars and peaty haze, forgetting every morning what I'd done. Pounding ears and bloodshot eyes, it's not a life to glamorize. May angels bring me water with the sun. A pint of harp and whiskey neat had almost knocked me off my feet, but then I saw your face across the room. So now I've found a better way. The stones around my heart decay, and flowers from my gravel soul will bloom. You're a tattoo underneath my skin, but always I begin again. I spill every cup of kindness that I bring. My love is not immaculate, I'm a drunk and dancing acrobat. I lose the words to every song I sing. I'm under the influence of serious things. So come and shine your light on me, a glimpse of love's divinity. We'll spangle days with pipe and violin. May our holy hearts agree on how to share infinity. The wine of love will drip right down our chin. I'm your tattoo underneath my skin, but always I begin again. I spill every cup of kindness that I bring. My love is not immaculate, I'm a drunk and dancing acrobat. I lose the words to every song I sing. I'm under the influence of serious things. You're a tattoo underneath my skin, but always I begin again. I spill every cup of kindness that I bring. My love is not immaculate, I'm a drunk and dancing acrobat. I lose the words to every song I sing. I'm under the influence of serious things.
Almost there.
Well,
Do you feel redeemed?
I'll tell you what, though. You know, it's still an amazing song, but you sped it up, and I liked it better slower. It really was beautiful, and it would flow with these like James Taylor-esque runs that you did before, and now it's just kind of a little choppier.
Okay.
But, you know.
No, I
Don't
get
rain
that.
on his parade. No.
No, you're right.
Just a
You're
personal
right.
opinion.
Yeah, no, just kidding. I'm
You
just
know?
kidding.
It's one of those deals when you're writing a song that's in your head, you hear all this orchestration behind it. And when that's not the reality, I know exactly what you're talking about. You're right. So maybe I do need to fingerstyle a little bit more.
Yeah, a little slower and with,
Yeah,
it's
you're
really
correct.
pretty. It's very James Taylor. It's very, especially when you're doing just singer-songwriter just like this. That is
Yeah, no,
amazing.
that's a really good point. I appreciate that.
All right, and for his second song, the same song, slower. No.
I've only got one song.
Thought it was great. You're a great songwriter, dude. I've told you 1,000 times. To me, I'm not as mean as Lance. I think everything you do is magic on stage. So I thought it was great, man. Your chord progressions and the walks you do between chords are on a different level than what most people do in just a kind of a singer-songwriter showcase type of thing. I think you're a super talented dude. That was awesome.
You're very kind. I appreciate that.
He's a super talented panelist.
Stellar feedback all night long.
I'm really glad you were here because my brain is not with me today, so I needed someone to say something smart.
I'm really glad you're here because Mark is usually the counterpoint to my negativity, and he wasn't here for half the show. So
Now things are back in balance. Life is turned into.
all right, so
Yeah,
now we
that
got
was
a
great,
brand new David Turrentine song that no one has heard.
We do. This is a little bit different than what I usually do, so I'll just leave it with that.
My name is Dionysius, your name is Aphrodite. Your ways are much too tedious. My drink will make you fight me and we'll make love. Even if it isn't, we'll make love. Even if it isn't. My name is Mephistopheles, I am the mediator. The pleasures of the flesh you seek, well, you'll pay for it later and we'll make love. Even if it isn't, we'll make love. Baby, even if it isn't, we'll make love. Love, even if it isn't, we'll make love. Even if it is. I feel like I've been here before. You're better angels at the door. I'll give you everything you want and nothing that you need. My name is Mephistopheles. Like I've been here before. Dogs and devils at your door. I'll give you everything you want and nothing that you need. My name is Mephistopheles. Your name is Robert Johnson. Your name is get down on your knees and beg me for it often and we'll make love. Even if it isn't, we'll make love. Even if it isn't, we'll make love. Love, even if it isn't, we'll make love. Baby, even if it is. I feel like I've been here before. You're better angels at the door. I'll give you everything you want and nothing that you need. My name is Mephistopheles.
I've never heard you put that much gravel in your voice before.
It was different, I told you.
Oh, I like it.
Came to rock.
Yeah, you went from Mephistopheles to Robert Johnson. You're putting in that blues rock heavy riff.
I'm bringing in all the mythology from Greece to Faust to
to the Mississippi Delta.
Right.
No, that's cool. I like that verse. How you brought that, forward from the past to, well, not to now, but to the recent past. That was cool. I mean, you could do a whole album like that. I think it'd be great.
I was going to make a comment about you mixing your German and Roman. That was
Right
great.
on.
Yeah, that was great. My only feedback on that one, from a constructive criticism perspective, is on the parts when you do the I would say like sit on top of those notes, because on the third it sounded like it was like.
That is so much on the edge of what I can even do.
Yeah, it was great.
That I'm struggling with how that would work in a long-term setting.
I dig it. Great song though, man. I thought the lyrics were really cool, and I thought your guitar vibes are always dope. I thought it was a really good song.
Thank you.
Good job. You killed it. Absolutely killed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank everyone who came out. We can't do live music without a live audience. I'd like to thank the Hippodrome Encore, David for coming out and sitting on the panel in this phenomenal feedback and phenomenal playing. All the artists who came out, especially who traveled. We'd like to thank Jenna kicking ass over here on the merch table and on the camera and on the mic stand and filling in when our MCC interns just keep not showing up. Like to thank TSA for getting Mark through the line, and Chicago for not being too windy so that he could fly home. So sweet. And we invite you all back for the next taping, which will be the last Wednesday of next month, possibly in a new location. So keep track of the socials to see where that might be. Until next time.
Bum, bum.
'Cause it's the drum of destiny, son.